On behalf of myself, Nicole, and the rest of the team at North 49, it was an honor to nominate Elise Gray for the SPA Award of Merit of Clinical Excellence. We feel she's a great candidate, not only given her great technical skills as a therapist, but her personal skills. And given those two things combined, she has, a great following of patients that just love her and have benefited from her service. But given that aside, she also strives to improve herself with continuing education courses and just learning what she can do to better herself, to get better service. And alongside that, that makes her a really good candidate for this award is she has a heart for her profession. Whether it's educating other healthcare providers or taking time out to talk to a high school student who is inquiring about this as physio as a profession, she really is a great ambassador for this, or for our profession, and is a great candidate for this award. So we're glad that she won it, and congrats, Elise.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank Craig Ochitoa and Nicole Pataki, two of my co-workers here at North 49 Physical Therapy Clinic here in Saskatoon, for the nomination of the 2020 Award of Merit for Clinical Excellence. This amazing team at North 49 Physical Therapy allows me to confidently treat and provides me with the tools to continually learn so I can provide the best care I can for my wonderful clients. For this, I am truly grateful. Saskatchewan is filled with dedicated physical therapists, and because of this, I am extremely honored to receive this peer-driven nomination after 26 years of clinical practice. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the Saskatchewan Physiotherapy Association for their continuous behind-the-scenes efforts in promoting and growing this rewarding profession here in this province. I am very proud to be part of this physical therapy family.
We were truly excited when we found out that Sarah Donkers was chosen as the recipient for the 2020 Saskatchewan Physiotherapy Association Award of Merit for Research. Sarah epitomizes all things an academic researcher strives for. She is a true change maker, bridging academia and clinical practice while engaging future therapists in her passion to improve outcomes in people with neurological disorders, specifically multiple sclerosis.
She's collaborative, innovative, and at times tenacious. Her pivot to online delivery of her research intervention due to COVID restrictions appeared effortless, although we know it wasn't. Sarah Donkers is truly a role model for all researchers, not just the new ones, and we look forward to following her career and expect to see some remarkable accomplishments. Thank you for recognizing her, and thank you, Sarah.
Cheers. Thank you, ladies, Dr. Usman and Dr. Zucker-Levin. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing without your mentorship, support, and encouragement. And of course, willingness to share a martini when the going gets tough or when we need to celebrate. Or let's be honest, because who needs an excuse for one of Audrey's lemon drops martinis? So just at any time. I love being a physiotherapist. I love being a neuro rehab researcher. And most of all, I love being able to do it in Saskatchewan. I feel like the sense of community and desire to help out here has really supported the impact, success, and enjoyment of my research. So a big thank you to everyone who has been involved, either as a sounding board, a participant, or a PT interventionist. Thank you.
Hi, I was honored in 2020 to nominate Christine Epp for the Continuing Education and Rehabilitation Science Award of Merit. Christine has been a leader in physiotherapy in Saskatchewan and a champion for ongoing education. She was one of the first physiotherapists in Saskatchewan to pursue work in pelvic health, frequently traveling out of province and at times out of country to pursue ongoing education within this field. She obtained her CPA specialization in women's health and was part of the inaugural group to receive specialization in 2012. Christine is passionate about meeting and mentoring and training physiotherapists practicing in the area of women's health. She has assisted on several pelvic health courses, taught in a recent online webinar, and developed a pelvic pain course that we had hoped to launch in 2020 prior to COVID. We're working together to provide more courses in the future.
Thank you, Kendra, for this nomination, and thank you to the Saskatchewan Physiotherapy Association for the honor of this award. I am humbled to be recognized in this way. I am grateful for the support and mentorship I have received from my amazing colleagues along my path of learning as a physiotherapist. My clinical focus and passion is pelvic health, and as I continue to learn and develop, I am grateful for opportunities to share and collaborate with others as they also continue to learn. The Saskatchewan Pelvic Health Mentorship Program is still a developing entity, but I believe it has a strong role to play in pelvic health professional development for physiotherapists. I know that I have learned as much from my mentors over the years as I have in formal education settings. I believe that teaching is foundational to our work as physiotherapists. In one-on-one situations with our patients, in formal and informal interactions with our peers, and in interprofessional interactions. It is with gratitude that I accept this award. In being honored in this way, I also view it as a personal challenge to continue to contribute to the learning of others and the overall development of our profession. Thank you very much.
I would like to express a sincere congratulations to Jody Williams and Laurel Schaefer for the Special Recognition Award for 2020. I will share some words from the nominators Daisha Shuya and Denise Barbier. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes an entire city to bring a multi-sport games to life. With 16 sports, over 20 venues set up for the 1,700 athletes, coaches, and officials for 10 days of thrilling competition at the Western Canadian Games comes years of planning and preparatory excitement. Medical services need to be provided for athletes as well as spectators at each of the venues. Having had the opportunity to volunteer as a physical therapist for the host medical team, I was blown away by the protocols, supplies, attention to details, ethics, and humanity of these two people as they oversaw the project. As if the organization wasn't enough, Jody and Laura were faced with a marked shortage of physical therapists volunteering to provide their skills, which were so needed at the Games. Out of the community spirit and generosity beyond measure, Jody and Laurel volunteered the services of themselves and their staff to carry out the much needed services at the Games, essentially leaving their clinic without income being generated to cover the expenses for almost 2 weeks. Not only did Jody and Laurel give so much of their kindness, their dedication, hard work as volunteers, the financial donation and time away was given in the spirit of the Games. We had a chance to watch as Jody and Laurel gave all they had with smiles and professionalism.
I just want to say thank you to the Sask Physio Association for the award, and of course to Daisha for the nomination. Laurel and I, our role at the Games was just one small piece in a much larger puzzle, and for that we have a lot of people that we should be thanking, and to our Games manager, Denise Barbier, the Games staff, the board of directors. I mean, these people gave tirelessly for over 2 years of their lives to get this event off the ground. And, you know, to our core medical group, very specifically, Dr. Jason Gatsky, Adele Vanderberg, Jennifer Spear, Julie Jaworski, Nelson Pompu. I mean, Laurel and I, we could not have done what we did without them. They gave of their time, their skill, their expertise, and for that, we're forever grateful. You know, they just made us look good. And of course, to all the clinicians that came from near and far and volunteered their time, and everyone just really, They jumped in with the rapidly changing schedules and the emergencies that came up, and just really gave long hours doing what they do best, and we're so thankful. And of course, I want to mention Laurel, my co-director. I wouldn't want to do this with anyone else. And even though we questioned ourselves on more than several occasions, all in all, we had a lot of fun, and we'll look back on that time really fondly. So thank you very much.
Hi everybody, it's Laurel Schaefer here. I just wanted to say thank you to Daisha and everyone involved in the awards committee for recognizing Jody and I in this way. The games certainly couldn't have happened without all the wonderful volunteers that helped us out along the way. We had a great team behind us, and we really appreciated all their help. We certainly never did this for the recognition. We were really just looking to give back to our community, but we appreciate it nonetheless.
I would like to express a sincere congratulations to this year's recipients of the Unique Initiative Award, Liz Rakow, Brandy Green, and Dale Patura. I will share some comments from the nominators, Daisha Shuya and Shelley Burwood. The Saskatchewan College of Physical Therapists is a self-regulated body that's governed by the Physical Therapists Act. In addition, the organization also complies with numerous other acts, human rights codes, and the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. There are articles of incorporation, regulatory and organizational bylaws, and they run a policy model governance board of directors, have employees, contract workers, as well as standing and ad hoc committees. How is all this possible? Through strong policy, clear process, and marked attention to detail. For the past 2 years, Liz, Brandy, and Dale have dedicated a huge amount of time to collaborate, tailor, debate, synthesize, update, research, and perhaps argue, and maybe even question their volunteer passion and drive, while ultimately taking all of these laws, guidelines, and policies to create our highly revered and greatly appreciated governance manual. Did I mention they spent years as volunteers by choice to complete this monumental and massive task, which allows the rest of us a firm foundation and solid governance to be able to do our jobs correctly and efficiently. On behalf of everyone that struggles to read legalese or doesn't want to search several huge online documents with a fine-tooth comb to find an answer, we humbly thank you. Please accept our sincere congratulations for the Unique Initiative Award through SPA. Congratulations, Liz, Brandy, and Dale.
Good evening. On behalf of Dale, Brandy, and myself, we are honored to be the recipients of the Unique Initiative Award for 2020. We wish to thank Daisha Shuya for her gracious nomination and for her support as the current president of the SCPT. We also wish to thank the SCPT Council for their partnership and for their tireless commitment to this project. We wish to thank the Saskatchewan Physiotherapy Association and the Awards Committee for their continued efforts to recognize the incredible contributions of physiotherapists across this province. It is indeed humbling to be in a lineup with such stellar colleagues. I wish to thank personally Dale and Brandy for being two unique individuals working on a unique project. We certainly do make a unique team. Although we are not able to be together in person, we are indeed thankful for the opportunity to be able to celebrate the excellence in our profession with you tonight. Thank you.
Bonnie is a well-respected senior physical therapist whose exemplary career deserves to be recognized. She has been a champion for high-quality clinical education by serving as a clinical instructor for many physical therapy students during her career in several diverse areas of patient care, and always with a warm, caring, and helpful approach. She has also exhibited leadership by mentoring staff and colleagues as clinical instructors and frequently interacting with the clinical coordinators at the school. Her input is always thoughtful, wise, and highly valued. The high quality of placements and her excellence as a role model is evident in the words of support from students. From one, Bonnie created an excellent learning environment during my placement. She helped me get important practical experience while also being there to answer any questions. She also demonstrated a commitment to continuing education and patient-centered care. Bonnie is a wonderful clinical instructor and has been a big influence on my practice. From another, Bonnie's kind and compassionate nature contributes to a welcoming and inclusive environment that fosters clinical skill development and engaged learning. Bonnie made my first clinical experience a positive one and makes me excited and proud to be entering into the profession of physical therapy. In closing, this award recognizes Bonnie's considerable contribution to the clinical education of physical therapy students over many years of dedicated service. Congratulations.
Thank you for the Clinical Education Award. I had so many great clinical instructors like Angela Bush, Lorna Thauberger, and Dorothy Ball. Joyce Manton, the founder of our rehab school, was one of my first classroom teachers, including teaching me PNF. I have learned so much from my work colleagues, physios and OTs, social workers and dietitians, PTA, OTAs and nurses, RTs and continuing care aides, physicians and SLPs, and cleaners and kitchen staff who are often the best models of simple kindness and seeing each patient as a unique person. Of course, our patients are always our best teachers about resilience and the amazing things that happen when they do their exercises. Working with physical therapy students gives me a chance to refresh my physio brain. It is stimulating and satisfying to be part of their mentoring team and help them launch their career. And it is such an exciting time to be a physio as we gain more and more evidence on our efficacy and the right exercise prescription being the best medicine. I feel so fortunate to be a physio, part of this wonderful profession and group of people. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Peggy Proctor, and I'd like to congratulate Tamara Capel as the recipient of the Clinical Education Award Rural for 2020. Tamara has worked for many years as a community therapist in the southeast corner of the province in the Arcola Kipling area, and she offers physical therapy student placements regularly and often. Clinical placements in rural areas are highly valued by our program, and we recognize that it can be challenging. There's limited human resources and there's tremendous need for the patient care services that are provided. Feedback from physio students over the years highlights three sort of core strengths that Tamara offers. Number one, she creates a very encouraging and supportive environment where students feel safe and supported to learn while they're with her. Second, she delivers high quality patient care in her very kind and compassionate manner. And third, she provides an excellent role model professionally for the students. She's passionate about physical therapy, she's a dedicated lifelong learner, and she loves living and working in rural Saskatchewan. Please join me in congratulating Tamara on this well-deserved award.
I feel very proud and honored to receive this award. I would like to thank the Saskatchewan Physiotherapy Association and my colleagues who nominated me, and thanks especially to the great students I've been able to enjoy working with over the years. I love our physiotherapy profession, and students sure help to keep it feeling fun and fresh. After working lots of years all alone in a rural setting, it is so nice to be able to share ideas back and forth with some of these great young minds. Thank you again, and congratulations also to the other award winners this year.
I'm Joanne Nilsson, practice lead for physiotherapy. I am so happy that Dr. Susan Tupper is receiving the Joyce Manton Award for Leadership. Joyce Manton was one of my professors when I was a student, and she was an inspiration to all. Susan has demonstrated enthusiasm and leadership within the profession of physical therapy. Susan is the expert on pain, and she has worked tirelessly through research and projects to promote evidence-based care in pain throughout Saskatchewan. Susan has been involved in projects in long-term care, helping with clinician education, partnering with CADTH to produce clinician and patient evidence-based handouts and useful tools, as well as she is soon to roll out a provincial policy on pain management and treatment. Congratulations, Susan.
Thank you so much to the Saskatchewan Physiotherapy Association for the Joyce Manton Award for Leadership and Professional Involvement. This is such a tremendous honor. I'm told that Professor Manton was a trailblazer and a warm and engaging person, and the legacy of this award has a long list of past recipients who are passionate about our profession and leaders in healthcare and business. So to receive this award is truly special. Thank you. I have the great privilege of working with fantastic physical therapy colleagues from across the province to research and to teach the upcoming PTs about pain management, and I look forward to continuing this work for many years to come. And I'd especially like to thank Joanne Nielsen and Janice Block, two wonderful colleagues, and thank you for the nomination. And again, thank you so much to the Saskatchewan Physiotherapy Association for this award.